What's up, you guys? So I am back with my sister to discuss Wendy Williams. How you doing?
How you doing?
Wendy Williams unfortunately has made another update regarding her presence for her season 13 premiere, which was scheduled for September 20th. Unfortunately, she has made another update just hours ago, letting us know that she's not going to be able to do it. She's not going to be there for the September 20th premiere of her season 13 show. On the Wendy Show Instagram, they posted, while continuing her health evaluations, Wendy has tested positive for a breakthrough case of C19. To allow Wendy time to quarantine and fully recover, and to ensure that our production abides by all SAG, AFTRA, and DGA C19 protocols, we expect to begin the 13th season of The Wendy Williams Show on Monday, October 4th. In the meantime, repeats will be scheduled. Now, previously, the season 13 premiere date was scheduled for September 20th, and they said that Wendy couldn't wait to get back in her purple chair. But I pointed out how they didn't make any promises. They didn't promise that Wendy would be back, and now we see why. She's not going to be back on the 20th. She's not going to be back until October 4th. And we discussed on my channel, we discussed Wendy's health conditions. Like, she has the lymphedema that causes the swelling in her feet. And then she also has Graves' disease, which is another autoimmune disease. It causes her eyes to bulge. And then I also talked about breast implant illness and the fact that Wendy Williams hasn't changed out her breast implants in almost 30 years. And so there is something called breast implant illness, which shows the same symptoms as Graves' disease, and it's associated with Graves' disease according to medical studies. So that's another thing we've discussed on this channel in discussing Wendy Williams' health and what is really going on with Wendy Williams. And I want to point out this. Like, when they first made this announcement, they didn't say what was going on specifically with Wendy. They didn't say what her health condition was, but then we saw her, in the streets with her socks on coming from the hospital. But when they made this post, they said while continuing her health evaluations, Wendy has tested positive for a breakthrough case of C19. So to me, the way that reads is that she was already under medical treatment. Like, she's not hospitalized for C19. It sounds to me like she was under, she was in the doctor's care, like she was already receiving medical treatment for something else. And during that time, while continuing her health evaluations, that's when they found out that she was also positive for C19.
Because I know
Yeah,
when you go into the doctor's office, they test you, and depending on what kind of treatment that you have to have, or what if it's an office procedure, they will do the test for C19. So that could have been
right.
a later discovery.
Right. Especially, let's say you're going to have surgery. Let's say, the heavens opened up and Wendy Williams decided to have surgery and have her implants removed, or, any type of surgery. It could have even been for any of her other illnesses. They will test you for C19 before having surgery, in order
Exactly.
to schedule your surgery.
Yep, exactly.
So people are responding to the post, and the fact that they said it's a breakthrough case of C19. Like, this person who said breakthrough, I thought she wasn't getting the vax, because Wendy Williams has shared before that she is not totally sold on the vaccine. Another person said breakthrough. She said she refused to get it. So you mean she just contracted C19, right? So we don't know for sure if Wendy Williams really got vaxxed up, because the last we heard, my sister was telling me earlier that she was on with Dr. Oz, and she was saying that she had some concerns about getting vaxxed up. So we don't know for sure if she's got vaxxed up. And when they make these announcements, they say breakthrough, and breakthrough is a term they use. If you are vaxxed up and you still get it, they call it breakthrough. And so her team is using the word breakthrough, but in reality, we don't know for sure that Wendy ever got vaxxed. And we really still don't know what's going on with Wendy's health. But what we do know is that enough is going on to where she won't be able to be at her premiere date, which was supposed to be September 20th. It's being delayed by 2 weeks. And so they're saying that she's expected to begin her 13th season on Monday, October 4th.
Yeah, and 2 weeks is the roundabout time that they have you. Well, actually, they kind of moved it to 10 days for quarantine. I'm not
Mhm.
sure if the new strand pushed it back to 14 days, but they're probably giving her that date based off of her diagnosis. Plus, her show doesn't run on the weekend, so. that
Right.
would be a Monday.
For this next season, season 13 of the Wendy Williams show, I personally feel like this is like a bad sign, like it's a bad start, and I feel like it's going to be shaky. I hate to say this because I hate to be negative. Like in all my life, I try to think positive and I try to think the best. And even on my channel and in my videos, you can see where I try to have a positive outlook. But when it comes to this, and when it comes to how hard Wendy Williams is working, when you see that she is ill, I don't feel good about this. Like, I don't feel good about Wendy Williams having to take a hiatus before her season even starts. And I feel like it might be a bad season. I feel like this might not be the only hiatus that Wendy takes. You know, if she's really ill and she's not getting the rest she needs, I feel like it's not going to be good for her for this season.
I'm hoping this is not a case of how you end is how you started, because it's not starting off good. And I'm hoping that, I'm still hoping that she's going to come out on top. So I'm just praying that this is not going to be the last season and that she'll actually be able to get through the whole entire season.
I hope she comes out on top as well. That's my biggest hope. I do hope that Wendy Williams comes out on top. I hope she's able to get her health under control and get the healing that she needs. I just have a feeling like she needs rest and she's not getting rest, especially now with her season starting back up. But I do also hope that she ends up on top. You guys, leave a comment and let us know what you think. What do you think about Wendy Williams delaying again the start of her season 13 premiere from September 20th to October 4th? She's delayed it by 2 weeks before it's even started. Leave a comment and let us know what you think. As always, thanks for watching.